Good day, everybody. This is Michael Levitis from JurisQ.com. We are a legal network with attorneys that answer your frequently asked questions. And today we have a brand new attorney joining our network, Daniel Minc of the personal injury firm ROSENBERG, Minc, FALKOFF, and WOLFF. And Daniel, I have to properly present you because you are a top-notch premier firm in Manhattan. I've actually been to your offices, Daniel, and I was very impressed. You have a whole army of attorneys and paralegals working for your clients that deserve compensation. So thank you for your time. I know how busy you are. We appreciate you coming on board.
Thank you, Michael.
My
Glad
pleasure.
to be here.
Thank you. Daniel, before we get into the FAQs on personal injury law, and I know you're an authority on PI, I want to first introduce you because you have such vast experience between you and your partners. You're seasoned litigators. Can you tell us a little bit about your firm, your partners, what you do in personal injury sphere, and how you came about to form this great law firm?
Well, it's an interesting journey. Started out like everyone else in law school. I went to graduate school first. I was in college. I graduated from Hofstra College here in New York. And then I thought I wanted to be an economist. I went to graduate school at Stony Brook, got a master's degree in economics, but it was a little bit too quiet for me. You know, I had to make a choice, and I decided to go to law school. I thought it would be more in keeping with my desires, my goals in life, and I thought I'd be good at it, frankly. So I chose law. I graduated from Seton Hall University Law School.
Great.
And I worked for the office of the Chief Judge of the state of New York, state of New Jersey, Court of Appeals, while I was in law school. And I got my feet wet in terms of understanding the issues in law, and I really wanted to be an attorney. I wanted to be a trial lawyer.
Right.
I just had the desire to get in front of a jury. I'd done some acting in college, and I thought, oh my God, just be great being in front of a group, presenting a case on behalf of a client, fighting for a client,
Exactly.
digging into a case. It's authentic, it's real, it's not hypothetical. You're really accomplishing something. You're building trust with people. I love interacting with people, and I found that I had a great response. So I always tell people, individuals, when they're starting out in a career, they're looking for a career, what should they do? I say, look, pick something that you can lead in. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Okay? So that's always my first bit of advice. If you're in a field and you're trying to determine whether you should stay in it or move, if you understand the future of that field, if you can see the ball, Wayne Gretzky, great hockey player, right? Why was he such a great hockey player? They say because he saw the puck a second before everyone else. Why is Michael Jordan such a great basketball player? Because he saw the plays, he saw the layout, he saw.
But then you could see the insurance company payout before anybody else.
I could see the win. I could see the win. I could see how to make my client's case a winner. Okay, and I was going to take it there. All right.
Yeah.
So I just felt an affinity to solving the case, figuring out how to have a winning, persuasive argument. Okay.
Dan, what you say is so important, by the way, not just for people who want to become attorneys, but in any profession. What you said is so important. It's very important to use your traits, the best of your traits and your character to find a nice vocation for you. And you found yours being a litigator. And it's interesting you said you have a economics background, because the more I talk to PI attorneys, the more I see how important it is to also be an economist, because you have to calculate and work with experts how much a client lost on wages, their
Look,
earning potential, right?
I have to bring home the money for the client. I have to get them compensated for their lost earnings, for their pain and suffering.
Right.
It's a very sophisticated argument when you're talking about future lost earnings. You have to present it for the court. Future medical costs. We get an economist. We get experts to try and identify this and present it. Because if I do not do that, if I don't present it properly for the client, then the court will reject it.
Sure.
Okay, I can make all the arguments I want, smoke and mirrors, but when the defense, the other side, they might appeal that decision and say it's all smoke and mirrors. They didn't present an economist, they didn't present an expert, they didn't do it. So we have to prepare preparation. But you know, some people call it work. How hard do you have to work? No. If you find something in a career that you love what you're doing, you really can't call it work. Okay? You call it your life's calling. It's what you do. It gets identified with you. You're not going to complain about working hard because it's what you chose to do.
Exactly. It's almost as if litigation is in your blood, in your DNA. It's like you were born to do this, right? Is this how you feel on a daily basis? Because let's be honest, you've been doing it for years.
Some folks don't like to argue. They don't like to put themselves out there. They don't like to confront. Okay? I am ready to confront. I am ready to pounce on it. I'm ready to fight for.
That's great to hear.
Okay?
Great to hear.
If you're not ready to do that, do not choose this path.
100%. And we're going to have a whole different video then on exactly what you can get compensated for. Like you said, lost wages, pain and suffering, time lost from work, car damages. We're going to have a whole separate session just on that. Right now, I want to focus more about you and your firm. Can you tell us? Yeah.
So we are a Midtown Manhattan personal injury firm. So it's interesting. Many people in today's world, they hop around jobs. They hop around careers. Okay. I got out of law school. I needed a job. Okay. I needed a job. I got a job. Guess what? Got a job right in this law firm. So this law firm is now celebrating its 100th year.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's amazing.
100th year anniversary. And when I joined the firm, there was Gustav Rosenberg, who was a judge here in New York City, had founded the firm many, many years ago. He was with the firm. We've had top litigators throughout the years, and it's in the 4th generation now.
Amazing! I didn't know that.
In personal injury.
Not only the firm is legendary, but you're also legendary, because I saw you on the cover of a magazine. You were on the cover of Top Lawyers 2022 in personal injury. You mind sharing it with us? That's very, very impressive.
Well,
show it to us if you have it in front of you.
2000. This was
wow.
Top Lawyer magazine selected us and selected me to be in their cover.
Very impressive.
2022 is top litigator, and I'm proud of it. I mean,
as you should.
An acknowledgement. We've had our cases in the New York Law Journal for years. Our cases are reported. We've had top 10 verdicts many, many times. We're in the Motor Vehicle Hall of Fame in terms of results. Look, think about it. You don't realize this, but we have represented over this law firm 30,000 clients. Okay,
unreal.
30,000 clients and over $1 billion recovered for the people, for the clients. Okay,
your experience and results are unmatched. Very impressive.
So the firm focuses only on representing injured parties. We've been in the same building. I mean, we're talking about, I started out in this building when I got out of law school, and I'm
Unreal.
still here. I got the corner office now. It's a better view, okay?
Oh, what a feeling, Daniel. You should be so proud of your achievements.
I'll say that.
I've been to your office, by the way. It's very convenient. You're right by off Grand Central. It's very, if you can
Grand Central Station, we've got the 7 train, we've got the 4, 5, and 6.
Super convenient.
We've got Grand Central Terminal.
Yeah.
We're very centrally located.
Yeah,
we cover Manhattan Supreme Court, Brooklyn Supreme Court, Queens Supreme Court, and the Bronx Supreme Court. In Richmond County, we go to Nassau County. We cover it. We have New Jersey licensed attorneys.
Okay.
We only represent injured parties in personal injury and medical malpractice cases. So we do both because clients often are injured, and then somehow there's a medical negligence involved in the case. So we felt we had to give full service. So we do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Medical malpractice, and we do personal injury cases.
Yeah, and by the way, in personal injury, I just want to interject to make it clear for everybody. It's not just car accidents. It's also slip and falls. Also, construction accidents is a big part of your firm.
Construction workers, we specialize in construction accidents. Construction is a complicated legal area, okay? Because if a construction worker gets hurt, you need a specialized attorney to understand workers' compensation. That's not enough. We bring a lawsuit for their pain and suffering, their lost wages. They are so brave. I watch a building being built out of my window. We're on the 38th floor, right? So I'm pretty high. And I look out the window and I see buildings being built, and I see these brave construction workers out there.
And we want to make sure, Daniel, they have safe working conditions. That's why we're going to talk about
putting up steel beams, putting up brick walls. These buildings are 50 stories tall. How do you think they get done? They get done with human effort, workers.
That's right.
And when it's unsafe and something goes wrong, we're there to help them. We've recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for construction workers that are injured.
Daniel, construction accidents law, it's a very niche area. And you're right that only attorneys that deal with it day in, day out understand the intricacies, the laws that are involved with it. And we're going to have a whole session, more than one, on just construction accidents for people who are interested in this type of field, who were injured and want to see what kind of compensation is available. Look, I feel very honored.
We've been selected as super lawyers. That's an organization that selects top attorneys more than 10 years in a row.
Wow.
We are recognized as top 10 by the New York Law Journal and other awards that we've received constantly. And our Google reviews, 5-star reviews from our clients. I got a call yesterday from a client just bubbling over. Well, we got $1 million settlement for him. I mean, of course, he was happy. And he just was raving about what? Not just me, the staff, the people that make the law firm.
And guess what? This client, he's going to refer to you, he or she, other clients. That's the best possible referral client you can get.
So
that's a validation of what you do.
I love hearing from clients. When we get a client, I give them my cell phone. They need a question, they call me.
That's rare. The attorney gives the cell phone.
Right. We want to communicate with our clients. Clients want communication. So there's, that's the modern world. People don't want to be ignored.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm very honored that you joined our network, because you are going to be a tremendous asset for us to educate the public on personal injury law. And I know we're going to come back to you more and more with many different questions, FAQs on personal injury, and you're going to do a great job explaining it in lay person's terms so people can understand, because we're here to educate the public on what's out there, because the best type of client, I believe, is an educated and informed client. So Daniel, Minc, thank you so much for your time, for introducing your firm. Thank you for being with us. And I'm going to come back to you with a bunch of more questions on personal injury. We're going to talk about what you can get compensated for, who you can possibly sue or to settle. There's so many.
You know, we're located 212 lawyers. I mean, that's our phone number. So
Easy.
we are New York City, New York City personal injury. Okay.
And then we're gonna put down your phone number on the bottom of the screen together with your website. So if anybody has any questions, they can call your firm directly. And I assume consultation is free?
Free. We don't charge 1 penny unless we win your case.
But that's what I want to hear.
No investigation fee there. We hire the experts, we lay out the disbursements, and after all that, if the case is successful, and 95% of our cases are successful, 95% of our clients get money. They don't pay a penny until we get paid, the client gets paid. Clients don't lay out, and clients can't pay. They've been injured. Of course, they might be at work. They can't.
Yeah, so it's a great formula because you work your best to get the most for your client because, like you said, you don't get paid until the client gets paid. That's
we are partners.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good
I partner with my clients to get the results they deserve.
Excellent. And again, Daniel, thank you for partnering with us to educate the public. For now, we're going to let you go, but I'll bring you back very shortly on more questions on personal injury. Thank you for your time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.